The English Revolution? The English Civil War was a big fight between the Parliament and the King of England, Charles I. It was about religious freedom, how much power the king should have, and money issues. Parliament didn't like how the king ruled, and they eventually won, leading to the king being executed. For a while, England tried being a republic, which means no king or queen, but by 1660, they decided to have a monarchy again. The American Revolution? This was when the 13 American colonies fought to break free from British rule. They were unhappy about taxes and wanted to make their own decisions. Winning this war in 1783 led to the creation of the United States of America, a new country based on freedom and democracy. The French Revolution? France went through a massive upheaval. People were fed up with the rich-poor divide and wanted to change how the country was run. This revolution got rid of the old king and queen system and set up a government more focused on what people wanted. Big events like the storming of the Bastille and the Reign of Terror happened during this time. The Haitian Revolution. This was a successful revolt by slaves in Saint-Domingue against French rule. They were fighting against terrible treatment and for their freedom. Haiti became the first independent country in Latin America, the first black-led nation to be free from colonial rule, and the second republic in the Americas. The Latin American Wars of Independence. These were fights across Latin America to break free from Spain. Inspired by earlier revolutions and new ideas, these wars led to most Spanish colonies becoming independent countries. Leaders like Simón Bolívar and José de San Martín were crucial in these fights. The European revolutions of 1848. Known as the Spring of Nations, these were a bunch of uprisings all over Europe. People wanted more democracy and a say in how their countries were run. They didn't totally change things right away, but they did shake up the politics in Europe. The Taiping Rebellion? This was a huge civil war in southern China, led by Hong Xiuquan against the ruling dynasty. It was one of the deadliest wars ever and was about social issues and religious beliefs. They wanted to get rid of the dynasty and create a peaceful kingdom. The Meiji Restoration. This event brought back the emperor's power in Japan and ended the old shogunate system. It led to big changes in Japan's politics and society, making Japan modernize quickly and become a major world power. The Russian Revolution? This was a major change in Russia, ending the Russian Empire and starting the Soviet Union. It happened in two parts, the February and October revolutions, and brought communism to the forefront of global politics. The Chinese Revolution? This was when the Communist Party in China, led by Mao Zedong, won against the nationalist government. It led to the creation of the People's Republic of China, a significant event during the Cold War. The Cuban Revolution? This revolution in Cuba kicked out dictator Fulgencio Batista and brought Fidel Castro to power. It was an important part of the Cold War in Latin America and greatly affected relations between Cuba and the United States. The Iranian Revolution. In Iran, this revolution overthrew the Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi and led to the country becoming an Islamic republic under Ayatollah Khomeini. This was a big shift in the Middle East's politics and society. The Arab Spring. The Arab Spring was a series of protests, uprisings, and armed conflicts across the Arab world. The results varied, but it showed a widespread desire for more democracy and better governance in these countries.